Hi, it's Chef Janie Pendleton. We're back outside where you can see we're cleaning out the greenhouse. So this is a really simple way to take care of your greenhouse and a very important step for the health and safety of your plants for the rest of the year, especially if you're getting ready to take them out of the greenhouse and put them into the outdoor garden. Finish this job up in just a couple of hours because the wind's picking up, the storm's supposed to come through, and I just really want to get this done. So come on, let's do some spring cleaning in the greenhouse, and I'll show you how to get it sterile and ready to go for spring planting seeds. Come on, somebody's watching this. Who's watching us? Who's watching us? Lexi, who's watching us? Talk to me. Okay, so right here's the vertical garden, and we're just bringing all the pots out. We're bleaching them with a little bit of bleach water, and then we're adding our potting mix here into our raised bed here, our vertical garden bed. And this has had time to winter over with fertilizer and stuff, and we're repacking all the pots here with that. So the pots are clean and they're ready to all go back into the greenhouse. We've got all of the shelving all sprayed down with some bleach water, and that's all ready to go. And we've got some water here that's got the fertilizer in it. It's all ready to go. Let's go ahead and enter the empty greenhouse. A lot of people have had questions about the greenhouse. Now it is going to be loud in here. We did get some calcium that kind of bled through from the block through the paint, but you can see I did get it painted, but we're going to go ahead and roll on another layer of coat of paint here. And this was all green yesterday from the mold and the mildew from the winter, and we just bleached all that as well. So you can see where it's starting to kind of dry up, and we've got all the windows washed and all clean. You want some really good sun coming through here. So you want this really clean. I just kind of take my gloves and kind of go over it a bit. Make sure it's all clean and not spotty. That makes it look a lot better. Sometimes bleach water with a little bit of soap in it will kind of, you'll get some flower petals here and there that got to be kind of rubbed off, and just a simple pair of gloves will do it. On your greenhouse. Did you have to switch it out? Was it broken? Did we broke it yesterday? Okay, it's windy and it's really hard to switch these out. But if you notice one of them bowing in, that means it's broken in this joint. Now they started making these different. They quit putting the center line in the glass and only putting the crossbars on. This helped these joints right here to be stronger right here, so you didn't get that weak spot right here. And that really works, especially since we just got done with some 65 mile per hour and 70 mile per hour wind gusts the other day. Now I'm going to keep this panel, and you know I'm going to use it for my starter seeds out here. So we'll make a little hot house out of these. I've got about 3 broken ones now, but they'll make a really good frame for a frame house. And you can pick these up from the Snap and Grow greenhouse place. So you don't have to have a greenhouse to get these. You can still buy these. About $8, $12 a piece, I think. So here's a new panel right here. you can see it does not have that crossbar in here. This makes it a lot stronger right in here, and we've had less problems in the wind. So I'm pretty sure this is the only way they're manufacturing them now. They were awful pretty with the crossbar in it. It gave it a nice grilled window look. But these actually, especially on the windy side, on the side that catches the most wind of your greenhouse, you'll definitely want to put something like this in your Snap and Grow greenhouse. So I suggest ordering about 8 to 10 of these extra panels and keeping them in your barn, keeping them on hand, okay? You just pop a few pieces out, a few screws out, take the gutter off, and these just slip right in and out. Water. These will heat up during the day, and you can use these to water your flowers. And they'll keep your greenhouse and your plants safe and warm at night, especially in this spring, colder spring night weather. All I got to do is plant, and the greenhouse is ready to go for the year. Come on, let's get planted. These are great for starting seeds. Okay, so we've got the greenhouse all put back together again. We're getting ready to plant seeds. We've got everything filled up and ready to rock and roll. Everything's been bleached. Everything's been washed down, from the glass to the foundation to the brick. Everything's been bleached in a solution, and then a silicone solution, which just keeps things from being able, and bacteria and stuff to be able to stick to the windows and stuff. So I definitely suggest that Windex wash. Something that I picked up, a couple of tidbits here, was the soil meter. This is really important for testing moisture. So I'm going to set a switch on it. So it's got a light meter on how much light. So if you're using grow lights, this is really good. It's got a soil pH tester reading on it. And then on the back here, it's called a three-way soil meter, by the way. And then on the back here, it's got, what it's supposed to be. It's got the chart. See that? There's your chart. And this is no particular brand, but I got it at the Tractor Supply store, and it was on sale this winter. I got it right around Christmas, and I think I paid $3 for it. So that was a steal on this, because they usually run about $12. So I did pretty good on that. So drop by your Tractor Supply store. Walmart might have one, but I really like this one because it had the little switch where I could decide. And I'm going to probably measure my moisture in here. What I'll do is I'll measure my moisture in one of the smaller pots, and then in more of the sunnier window side of the house. So remember to always face your greenhouse towards the south. So the whole side of my greenhouse there faces the south. And this is the more shady side. But I just love coming out here. You want to be sure to have a fan. My fan is a Vornado's fan. have a thermometer and have a digital thermometer. And the other side of that digital thermometer is on my nightstand next to my bed. And they're rechargeable batteries. And the rechargeable batteries lasted almost a year and a half in that. So in both the unit here and the one in the house. So I'm really happy with that. Have you ever seen the replacement straws you can get for your mugs and cups and things? Have you ever seen these at the dollar store? Grab a set of these, okay? It was $1. I got them out of the cart out in the front of the store. I picked these up for 15 cents, all right? And there's a reason behind this, okay? So come on, and I'm going to show you what you can do with these 4 straws. Okay, here are the straws right here. Now watch this little trick. Straws on the end of your hoe. Okay, and for those who wanted to see the finished greenhouse after everything went back into it again, there's the stone that I laid on it with the little slivers of paving brick there at the top that we cut on to run the water off. We did pour a step. I'll let you see it from this side. Nice and clean. It has that silicone on there. It's ready to rock and roll. I sure hope the wind isn't in this microphone. And we even had time here to pick up a few rocks roundabout out in the field and brought them over and kind of decorated. We've got the vertical garden ready to go. I just got to find that net. I don't know what I did with it. Then in here, somebody asked me if I ever finished painting in here, and you can see that I did. Now here we have the Vornado fan. It's 80 degrees today in the greenhouse. Feels awesome. We have the heater for at night when it gets a little cold. This will stave off to about 25 degrees above zero. This will work. So this will work for now. And we've got all of our pots cleaned out, and they are all ready to rock and roll. There's my little pot sitters. I even got a little china cup that I cleaned up here. I put some of these little things that I made here. I put those and hung those with some copper wire on my pots. Bleached and cleaned out I washed my teacup out with it, so it's dirty water again, but I did bleach my things here. They're ready to go. I have fertilizer in the water. They're ready to go. I have my seed starter bins here. They're all ready to go. And my celery, I set it out here without water in it. I dumped it over and didn't realize I had done it. Now here's an idea. Just cut your water bottle down. Plant a seed in there. Put your little terrarium top back on like that right there. I just cut off the center ring of the water bottle and brought it right down here. It fits right over the top. And then there you have that. And then there's that pop bottle that I made the other day when I made the collapsible water bottle. Go here and you can hit that link. And then I use that right there for a seed starter. So there's my Indian Lucky Charm piece of clay that actually holds water and helps. So we're all ready to rock and roll. And Over here I have my place to sit and write or study or do whatever I've got going on with my painting hanging on the wall. And then there's my vent. I do have lighting. I would like to get a wax vent that raises up and down. And then there's my lighting system, and I have plenty of outlets. As you can see here, I have plenty of outlets in this right here. And then I have the main box and some more outlets right down here. And then here I have my switch right there. See? And then I just hung some cute little things here. So, alright. So the next time you see this, it will be full of flowers. Now I'm going to go ahead and post a picture right here. Okay, we're back, and that's what it looks like when my flowers are all in full bloom. That'll be probably in about 6 weeks. We'll have our garden planted, and like I said, there's a net that just hangs off of here and a net that hangs off of here, and then I just hook my hose up to that end, and then we just water the garden through the holes in this bottom pipe right here. Works great. And I'll put that video right there. And the video on how to make my vertical garden, I'll put right there. And my video on how to make a pallet planter, which is almost got 1 million hits, so head over there and take a look at it. And I'll put that link right here. And like I said, I want to thank everybody who has came onto there and who has been watching my gardening and my cooking and my do-it-yourself, a little bit of everything prepper channel. Our Maranatha Minutes. We've got thousands of people watching different channels, and I've decided to combine everything onto one YouTube channel. So you can head over there. I'm going to try to separate all the videos out in order of, what they're pertaining to at least. That way I can handle things a little bit better. But this is Chef and Builder Janie Pendleton with hubby. The rabbits ate our trees. You see this? The rabbits ate our apple tree bark off. So we're putting on some electrical tape. There's another tip for you. Some electrical tape. And that'll protect that tree from the little varmints.